Something strange. Something peculiar.
In the neighborhood? Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters! You walked into that one. The man acquired a child.
The man acquired a child.
Is it his?
Maybe. Maybe not.
As you can see.
We're not in a car.
No, and it's a little weird.
It's a little weird. We're sitting in my backyard, and there's people walking by.
But welcome back to this week's video.
To here. To us chilling, vibing, existing.
Yeah.
Pew, pew.
Do you just want to straight up introduce the video?
Today, we didn't know what to do, so we're just like talking about weird facts, weird shit that is apparently true. According to the internet.
According to the internet.
This is all
Take
allegedly.
It with a grain of salt. Take it with a whole container of salt.
There's no fact checking being done here.
No.
So it could be true, or you could be getting bamboozled. Basically, our first fact on the list from a website called Reader's Digest is that roller coasters were first invented to distract Americans from sin. The website says in the 1880s, businessmen, some guy, hated that Americans were tempted by hedonistic places like saloons and brothels. So he set out to straighten up one of the most immoral places he could think of, Coney Island. There he built a roller coaster to stop people from going to bars and getting women. Do you think it worked? People love roller coasters.
People do love roller coasters, and they probably like scream all their sins out anyway.
It's like confession while you're going down because you think you're gonna die.
Well, it's like, you know how like people say bless you when someone sneezes because they used to think that
your soul came out a little bit?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, my soul's dribbling. Let me get that. My bad, bro. Would that mean that, like, when you blow your nose into a tissue, you're shooting soul out? Like, what is it?
Soul? Yeah, where are you?
Is it the air that's the soul, or is it the snot?
I would have to think it's, like...
Because a sneeze is just air and moisture and spit and snot, probably. Is that what the soul consists of?
I get, wow.
I mean,
I got a soul full of snot and moisture and spit.
If you cry on a roller coaster, you're crying some of your soul out. Maybe your sin is in your soul.
Your sin is in your soul.
It's intertwined. Anyways.
Bro, yeah, okay. Sorry. Continue.
Sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins. Because I just read this to you.
I know. You read like the first.
Yeah. Well, I like this one.
You son of a gun.
You little scallywag. Stealing my words right out my face.
Yeah, right out your face.
They can hold their breath
40 minutes.
40 minutes. Whereas dolphins need air every 10 minutes.
Huh?
That doesn't feel right.
No, that doesn't.
That fact check on this
that
one.
Does not feel right.
How long can dolphins hold their breath? 8 to 10 minutes. I thought it was so much longer than that. Can't whales do it for like 40?
Whales also like sleep underwater.
Do they? Where do whales sleep?
Well, because it's like whales sleep underwater, but then so do dolphins.
Have to sleep at the surface.
So they can breathe.
So they can get some air. Okay. How long do sloths, that's not how you spell that, hold their breath?
I love how we said no fact checking, and now we're fact checking.
Just so absurd. 40 minutes. They're ridiculously good swimmers. They can swim 3 times faster than they can walk on land. And because their heart beats so slow, they don't need oxygen.
So why are sloths land animals?
Why don't they just become water? Well, I guess there's no, like, food for them. They don't eat fish. Why wouldn't they adapt to eat
That's
fish?
what I'm saying.
Pops them in there. You got these big claws. You can scoop them up. I mean, they're pretty slow.
But in the water, they're 3 times faster.
Sloths are so weird.
Sloths look funky too.
They're funky looking. They look sleepy. And their
Which,
claws
you know,
are like
understandable because they're
long nails. They're like
they just
this
don't have the
long.
time to cut them.
They're just chilling. They're just absolutely... Okay, I knew this one, but it's still upsetting to think about that all Fruit Loops are the same flavor. Like all the color... You didn't know that? Like all the Fruit Loops, despite their color, they're all the same flavor. They are all the exact same flavor.
No!
The color has nothing to do with it.
You're lying.
It's really upsetting, but they are all
I
the
literally
exact
have
same.
Fruit Loops at home right now.
Go do a taste test, bro. They are
There's
all the
no
same.
shot.
They don't. You what? You think they individually season every loop?
Season? You season your
What else?
cereal.
What else? How would you else would you add flavor to a thing? It's seasoning.
Infused.
Okay, well, either way,
That sounds
the
weirder.
loops are all created in a together batch. Do you think they add the flavor or the color first?
They would have to add flavor. It'd
And then
just
they
be
just
more.
separate them into.
Well, it would just be more convenient and efficient.
Because the flavor has to go in.
The-
but do they add? Do they like? Is there like a tube and it'll like spit them in like 4 different directions, and each direction's like a different color tube?
I have a question.
Okay. That's a good question. No, I'm actually not
No,
sure about
no.
that one.
Do you mind?
What the fuck is that?
Probably a car.
Or Satan?
It's from Sneezing Our Souls. He's come to
He's
collect.
come to grab him. Satan's just got like a booger jar.
Okay. I'm thinking, Fruit Loops, how do you make cereal? Because the question is cereal baked?
You'd
Or
have
is
to
it-
think it would be baked. How
Like-
else would you make it?
I don't know. I've never made cereal in my
Well, okay.
life.
I think like, cause you got like
Because is
most-
it made out of a dough?
Yeah, it's gotta be like a.
So then
wheat-
would you color the dough before you bake them?
well, the
That's- And then,
yeah, it's gotta be different colored dough, but it's
Oh,
all
wait.
just like
so they probably make the big batch
yeah with the flavor,
with the flavor.
and then they
split
separate it, and then
and then
put
they
like
color.
food color, and then they roll them out in their little circles and like bake them,
Yep.
and then into my mouth, all the same flavor. We just solved it.
I'm not.
You want to make? It's how you do it. This is like
Dude, I got a search of how cereal's made. I
go
genuinely,
on like a how it's made
I like
episode.
literally
How
have
to
no
make-
idea.
Okay, this one is just.
Oh, you're just gonna
strange.
move on.
We're moving on.
Okay.
Do
Okay.
you have more to add?
No,
to the
go
Fruit
ahead.
Loops?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You want to go
Go
try to make
ahead!
some cereal?
Go.
You're scaring my neighbors.
You don't have any yet.
Supermarket apples can be up to a year old.
No shot.
Those fresh apples aren't fresh. They're usually picked between August and November and then covered in wax, hot air dried, and sent into cold storage for 6 to 12 months. Year-old apples, bro.
No.
So
Like,
right now is apple picking season. So you're either eating the apples that have waited the full year or the fresh apples, but there's no way to tell. So are you getting that fresh picked apple or are you
But the
getting that
question-
oldest apple?
if you are not hand picking your apple, are you ever getting fresh apple? Because
you don't know, because do they just wait?
well, that's what I'm like. Because they'd be like, "Oh, we have these 6-month-old apples. We
You
gotta, get rid
of
them
those
before
first.
the fresh
So it's just on a
apples
constant cycle.
of old
Have
apples."
you ever had a fresh apple
Yes.
straight from the tree?
Yes.
But those
Sure
ones in your
have.
fridge,
Bro,
Nope.
I'm like surprised, but I shouldn't be. Like that makes sense. Because how else do we have apples
How else do
year
you have
round?
all the apples? But like, it's weird. So that's why you gotta wash your apples
Always.
before you eat them. Otherwise,
Always.
wax straight down the hatch. I also saw
Mm.
this thing that was like all that chapstick you put in your lips doesn't just dissolve into the air. Like you eat it. It's on your lips. You eat it.
Doesn't it get soaked up by your lips? That's the point of chapstick.
No, it's just to hold the moisture in, and then the rest of it just falls off. I don't know. It was an ad about eating chapstick, so who knows? But it was upsetting to say the least. People used to say prunes instead of cheese while they were taking their picture. Which doesn't make any sense because prune is gonna make you like this. in the picture.
Yeah,
like
Peru.
Trump. With cheese. Oh boys, are you smile?
Cheese.
But it said.
Well, I've heard people say money. Because then you end on the E instead of cheese.
I guess, but it says that having a big grin was seen as childish. So people didn't want it. They wanted to say prunes, so their mouth was taut. Like,
wait,
prune. Like, that's weird.
Why wouldn't you just not smile?
Right? I don't know. Why say anything at that? And the look predated fish face. Well, obviously it was in the 1840s is when that happened. But it was like a lips pursed sort of thing.
Oh.
I think. That's funky. I don't like it. In the Philippines, McDonald's serves spaghetti. What?
Wait.
I love everything about that. Bring spaghetti to Canada McDonald's.
Did you know that in the UK, their like milkshake flavors is not vanilla chocolate strawberry?
Yeah, you told me. It was like banana was one of the main ones, which is
they
foul.
replaced vanilla with banana.
I hate
so their main are
banana-flavored
banana, strawberry, and chocolate.
I hate banana flavored things. That's foul.
And they're like, ooh, vanilla. And like, oh, banana's so good. And then we're like, ew, banana.
Vanilla pop off I get. Lobsters taste with their feet. It's like how snakes taste with their tongue. They walk on things.
Bruh, everybody tastes with their tongue?
No, well, like, I meant smells. And I got confused, okay?
Okay.
I got a little jump.
Snakes taste with their tongue.
Taste with
Did
their
you
tongue?
know?
That's
Clickbait.
crazy.
Snakes taste with their tongue.
I meant smell. Okay.
Wait, I didn't even...
Listen to the explanation. Tiny bristles inside a lobster's little pinchers are equivalent to human taste buds, and their teeth are one of their 3 stomachs. Their teeth are in one of their 3 stomachs. So they don't have any teeth up front. They crunch on the inside of the stomach.
What do they eat?
Don't they eat like shrimp?
So they just like swallow it whole and just
And then
let
it
it
crunches
digest
in their stomach. Sort of like how, like, don't cows or something eat rocks to like mush the?
I don't know.
Maybe that's birds. Something eats.
I know
rocks.
cows have like 4 stomachs. So
Yeah,
they
have
like
a lot of stomachs.
regurgitate and then.
Oh, fuck,
Is that how that
what?
goes?
Something eats rocks to like help mush
I
things
think
up.
I've heard that. It might be birds.
It might. Hold on. Crocodiles and seals? It's not what I was thinking at all.
They're
Do cows eat rocks? Yeah. Okay.
gastroliths is the term for that
Gastroliths.
collection of rock eaters. Who's most likely to eat a rock? The cows.
The cows. They'll do it. They'll crunch them down. Some sea cucumbers fight with their guts. Literally.
Did know that.
They'll shoot their internal organs out.
I did not know that.
When threatened, they'll shoot them out, which they're poisonous to predators, their internal organs. And it'll...
What's that one, like, sea cucumber looking thing that has, like, poisonous teeth? They're like...
Ew, what the hell? I don't know. Oh, like a lamprey?
I don't know.
Well,
That's why I asked you.
That's all I can think of when, let me look up a picture. They're like, those
Yeah!
things, yeah, and they, like, suck on things, and they, like...
No thanks.
I don't like that. Okay, wait. They shoot out their internal organs, which are poisonous, and they'll sometimes get rid of their entire digestive systems. So these, like, completely detach from them. But, I mean, they grow back, obviously, or they die. They can grow back their organs and use them as, like,
That's actually quite a useful
ammo
skill to have.
They're just growing ammunition.
Literally.
At all times.
Literally. They're literally growing poison.
They just poisonous.
That
They're like
they can
poison
shoot.
arrows.
Poison darts, yeah.
Yeah, and they bloop, and then they wiggle away. How do sea cucumbers move?
I would guess roll.
I feel like
I would guess.
Are they
No, they grow legs and run.
Yeah, no, those are some other organs.
And then those
they
detach
pop
too.
off. No. See, the legs aren't actually functional. They grow them, and then they pop off to push them forward.
So
like a
if you track one, they just...
There's little legs just chilling in the ocean. But don't eat them. They're poisonous.
Oh my god. Every, like, so often, there'd just be a pair of legs.
Trail. But don't follow it, because then he's going to have to grow new legs and shoot off again. And you don't want to put that stress on him. That'd be so rude.
It just never stops. Sea cucumbers could single-handedly
Sea
take
cucumbers are so
over
weird.
the ocean. Sea cucumbers, they gotta be pretty long.
Like, I
So
feel
are you
they're
thinking, like...
this? They're like a loaf.
A loaf?
Like a loaf.
So do you think it could make, like, 5 sets of legs?
Yeah.
And then every one would just pop off?
See, but then would they come
Pop
in like...
off, I guess. I saw a license plate from New York the other day at school.
Here?
Yeah. No. School in Africa.
I don't know where you
What
go.
do you want?
You got a big commute, man. It's further than mine.
Bruh.
It's
You
a
say
long ways
here
to
as
go.
if it's like, yeah, no, I was actually in like Saskatchewan like 3 days ago and I saw...
Why would they come here? Why are you driving from
I don't
New
know.
York
It was on
to
campus,
fucking
so it's
Alberta?
like... That's like a 37-hour drive, though.
Ew.
I know.
Gross.
I know.
Stop it.
I know.
Okay. I think this is funny because we just saw a guy ride by, like, without holding the handlebars of his bike.
Oh, yeah.
Fancy riding on bikes is illegal in Illinois. So
no
that includes riding without your hands or taking your feet off the pedals while you're on the street. So
you could get arrested.
You could get arrested.
Or fined.
Yeah, probably fined for riding your bike with no handlebars.
I was thinking taking your foot off the pedal.
Well, that too. If you, like, stick your legs out, that's not allowed.
I used to do that all the
I
time.
see that all the time, and nope.
I'd be in jail by now.
What a seasoned criminal. Fancy riding your bike down the street.
Repeat offender.
I'm a rebel. I don't like to keep my feet on the pedals. I'm just too cool, bro. That's so weird.
If I'm really feeling adventurous, I'll go both.
We should go chase that guy down to warn him in case he ever goes to
Oh,
Illinois.
facts.
Yeah, just so he knows.
True.
We wouldn't want him to get in trouble.
He was like
It's
12, but... It's been dark.
It's like a big shadow.
It's 'cause it's your house,
Well,
and the sun's that way.
well, yeah. Anyway,
Bruh.
I feel like it's... Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh, what the wow. The world's smallest wasp is smaller than an amoeba. I don't know if you know what an amoeba is, but it's basically like this tiny.
It's a
like you can't even
single-celled
see
organism.
it. Yep. It's a little itty bitty. What the fuck?
It doesn't
How
even
do you
have-
even find that? Running around with a magnifying glass. It's the Megaphragma. I didn't say that right. Megaphragma Maimaripene wasp
The only part of the word we know.
has the same body parts as any other bug, but it is 1/5 of a millimeter.
That's actually...
1/5 of a millimeter.
How big's a... Wait.
I'm waiting.
That's insane.
That's...
I'm just thinking of things I know in millimeters.
It's
And,
tiny.
like, you know, on, like, a...
Like a burette, that's what you're thinking, right?
Yeah. It's 0.0...
Look, it's got to be taken in like a black and white, like electron microscope, because it's so small. That's it next to an amoeba. I'm gonna send you this picture.
Bro, those probably don't even hurt. Imagine it has, like, the deadliest sting
Oh, I was
ever.
also taking pictures of my
Of
tonsils.
ever.
Do you want to see?
No.
Pez candy was invented to help smokers quit smoking. Because, you know, whenever you're feeling that cigarette craving,
yeah.
you pop a Pez and you're good. I haven't used a Pez dispenser
Same.
since I was like 5 years old.
Okay. Listen. No need to be so judgmental.
Well, obviously the answer is no. I haven't. I used to have a Bart Simpson Pez dispenser.
Who asked?
I don't want to make this video anymore.
Well, good thing we're done then.
It's over.
We're done.
It's over. Jenna wrecked it.
What do you mean? I
Literally shut up.
Are you done?
Nope. So, this is probably a good time to tell you that Jenna and I are actually splitting up.
No! Whoa! Calm down there.
Jenna and Katie is over.
Calm down there. We're actually starting a new channel called Katie and Jenna. No,
I felt like I was underrepresented.
You
in
are.
This, yeah. I also
You
don't do
deserve
like
it.
any of the work.
You deserve it. All right, we're wrapping this up.
Bringing it all in.
Come closer. Come closer.
Okay. Walking us all close down. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
The video
Thank
is
you
over.
for watching. Subscribe, like, click the bell notification button.
Bell.
Come back every Tuesday at 4:30. Come back every Tuesday at 4:30 Mountain Standard Time, and we'll see you there. Also, our socials are in the description.